So, it appears we have another leak from Assassin's Creed Empire. It's like we just get one every other day now. And they've all been fake so far, but this one to me, I think, is real. Now, hold off on making this video. It was leaked. I think it was actually... Now, see, the thing is, right, this first was drawn to my attention about 2 hours ago, maybe 3 hours ago. And I've been talking about it with some people, you know, people in the community and stuff, trying to figure out what's going on. We're kind of all going to cover it, because now I know you're going to say, oh, Fishy covered this, oh, Long and Fox covered this, or you'll say to them, like, oh, fucking Lasers covered this. Listen, right. We're all going to cover it, because we all have our own separate opinions, but also we all have our own separate audiences, so what I do doesn't affect, you know, what Fishy does, or what Long and Fox does. It doesn't matter. We're all making videos on it, because we all want to tell our audience our opinions and cover it. So that's just how it goes. I don't own the news. They don't own the news. The news is just news, and we're all going to cover it. But I will let you guys see it right now. So this right here, somewhere on screen, is the leak. So it looks like it's taken from in-game. Now, not completely in-game. So I know you can look at me like, oh, this looks like it's for the PS2. Now, so the thing with that is that it's when you make games, now, not always, but most of the time, like, I did a games design course for 2 years, and when we make games, and when a lot of people make games, and when you see it, this is just how it works, you, in the game engine that you're building the game in, you'll have the game running in this, like, editable mode. So, like, you can edit things, and everything's really low res, low poly count, low textures. It'll look pretty shit. And that's how you play the game, and you can test the game in that mode so that you can see everything runs smoothly, see everything's working right, and you can edit things, like, as you go. And so, I'd say that's what this is, and then when you, obviously, you render it properly when you want to show the game off properly, and that's how you'll do it. But when you're editing and making a game, you have it in this low-res, editable, friendly mode kind of thing. So that's just how that is, and that's why it looks so shit if it is real. Now, the thing is, nothing in this at all suggests that it's fake. Like, nothing at all. Like, it's literally just, like, there's nothing that suggests it's fake. There's only things that suggest that it could be real. Now, you see, on the back of his shield here, we've got the assassin symbol looking thing. Clearly, he's got a spear there. Got a, what's it called? A quiver thing to have, like, arrows in. Very accurate to how people in ancient Egypt, around that kind of sort of time period, would be looking, would be dressing. This looks like an entrance to a tomb. So, I'll have a picture of another one somewhere on the screen. I'm going to try and compare things. This will be editing. But it looks very, very similar. Like, incredibly similar. Now, this is just the thing. Like, one, how would you fake this? I've tried to find similar things you could have compiled together. I've tried to find the image somewhere else. You can't find it. It looks incredibly similar to the tomb. Ancient Egyptian. It's very accurate. Also, his sword seems to have that same kind of curve on it, with, like, the hook at the end kind of thing. I don't know if you can see it, kind of just, it looks like it to me. The sword at the bottom left kind of looks like it has the hook at the end. Kind of very similar to some ancient Egyptian weaponry. And it just, I don't know how you would fake it. Now, another thing is at the top of the screen, a lot of people, including myself, when we first saw it, thought it was the train from Assassin's Creed Syndicate, like the train logo. But upon, like, further kind of looking at it, to me, it looks like, like Ethan said this, it could be a sarcophagus. It could also be, like, an assassin, like, standing in a hood. It could be an assassin symbol on top of something. Like, it could be anything. Sarcophagus kind of makes sense because it could be, like, an assassin tomb. Plus, this would be going into a tomb itself. And it says 5 meters away. It's very, very possible. Now, this is where things get different. So, after we found this, we tried to do some digging. It turns out this same image, but slightly different, was posted to Reddit not too long ago by someone called Ovidex. A month ago, this was posted to Reddit. A slightly bigger image. You can see more of the left-hand side, showing not really anything else, just like a stone wall. Clearly, there's a corner there. Or it just comes back. To me, that looked like a corner. Maybe it's just coming... No, it's just coming out, I think. Or, no, that's a corner, and it's like on a slant of like a pyramid. Okay. And as you can see, not too much else that we can see, but it's another image posted a month ago. Now, there's multiple things here that I want to take into consideration. Okay, so a month ago, a bunch of Assassin's Creed fans, now I'm not saying it was anyone, I'm saying about a month ago, they all went to Montreal to go and visit everyone there, and odds are they saw something of the next Assassin's Creed game. That's just the odds. Now, whether this is to do with that or not, we don't know, but it does tie up time-wise. However, all of the Assassin's Creed fans that would have gone to Montreal they would not have, well, one would not have been able to get this close to take a picture. I'm too big fans to even consider doing something like this and leaking Assassin's Creed. Like, I just don't see it happening. Another reason could be that the person who leaked it around the time that everyone visited, so, you know, you don't know who it was, maybe it was someone that visited, blah, 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 you know, that kind of thing. But that doesn't even matter, that's just a little another point. However, you know, this has been up for a month and we never saw it, no one brought it to our attention, so if it's someone trying to make a fake leak, it's like, why would you not, like, people want to be recognized, so that's another thing, but they weren't, so who knows? It's very up in the air at the minute, but there is nothing so far to confirm this being fake, and I held off making a video because there have been so many fake leaks, and I didn't want to cover another fake fucking leak, but there's nothing to suggest it being fake. There's nothing to suggest it being real either. However, that's not necessarily a reason not to make a video. If I could, I did all I could to try and find this being fake, and I couldn't find anything, so what even is it? How would you fake this? How would you go about faking this? As someone literally modeled an entire, like, scene, plus a character, like, that takes work. A lot of fucking work. Why would someone do that? Just to make a fake leak. It's so strange, and I want to believe it's real, and I do actually believe it's real. Like, I do genuinely believe this is a real image that has actually been leaked. I don't think this is fake. I don't know who would fake it. I don't know why you'd fake it. I don't know how you'd fake it. Like, why bother modeling all of that stuff to make it look like a game just to make a leak? Like, I don't think it's fake. I think it's real, and that's that. I mean, it doesn't show us much other than this will be the protagonist. This is the kind of weapons they'd have. And that's the kind of thing. So what I want to get into next, after giving all these details, is to go ahead and see if I can, we're just going to go ahead and analyze it as if it's real. So again, tomb right here. We've got, you know, the sarcophagus logo at the top, which could be anything. However, could indicate a tomb. So why it's on this building the way it is, because that would be the tomb. You're going in there to do a tomb mission. You've got a shield. So does that mean shield combat in Assassin's Creed now? Hopefully not mandatory. Preferably optional shields. If you want to use a shield, you can. If not, don't have to. Same way rifles work in Unity. Never use one in the game, but they're in the game if you want to. He's also got a spear on his back, plus a sword at his side, which looks to be like multiple weapons returning in Assassin's Creed, which is fantastic news. That you can carry multiple weapons at a time instead of just fucking, you know, having one weapon like in Syndicate or like in Unity. Like, we actually get multiple weapons back with multiple weapon slots, hopefully a weapon wheel, and that would be absolutely fantastic. He's not got a hood on, but it does look like he could have a hood that would, you know, kind of fuck up from the back. It's maybe behind his shield. As well, he's obviously got the quiver. Bow and arrows, very commonly used in ancient Egypt. And really, that's all I have to say, I think, on this image, but it's crazy. It's the amount of leaks we're getting. I think this is real, and I'm expecting, hopefully, after the response that me, myself, Fishy, Longhaired Fox, etc. are going to make on this, probably the Creed might, of the comments we've made on this and the fact that we brought it to everyone's attention, everyone's now going to be talking about it, Ubisoft surely will make a comment, and maybe we'll get to see something about Empire. Maybe we'll finally get an announcement, finally get confirmation. It's sad, I think, to me, that these leaks happen. Of course I'm going to cover it. As a passionate Assassin's Creed fan, I love seeing leaks because I'm super excited for the next game. I want to see leaks as much as everyone else does, and I want to cover it, I want to discuss it. It's so freaking exciting, and I don't just do it, I don't just, like, cover leaks out of spite. Like, I feel like some people are like, oh, why do you cover leaks? Because then Ubisoft are going to be, you know, the disadvantage of it. It's like, I'm excited about this. You know, it's been leaked. Let's just talk about it. Let's talk about it. And, like, you know, I don't think this undermines the announcement in any way. I think the announcements are going to be fantastic. I do think it's sad that these things get leaked because Ubisoft have been so quiet about it. And if this did force them to speak up, I think that would be a shame. Hopefully, you know, if they speak up about it, like, I'm gonna be excited because they're gonna be talking about Assassin's Creed and we get to find out about the next Assassin's Creed. Like, it's a difficult one. So at the minute, there's nothing to suggest this is fake, nothing to suggest this is real, other than the fact that it feels so real. Like, everything surrounding this could be, like, just let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. There's nothing else I can really say on this topic other than I think it's real. Personally, after talking about it, after all the research, after, you know, trying to figure this out, I think it's personally real. But let me know what all you guys think by commenting down in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll keep you up to date on anything we get in the coming days regarding Assassin's Creed, or, you know, in the coming months and years, and we'll just do everything Assassin's Creed. I'm going to be talking about some new games as well and stuff like that, like Horizon Zero Dawn's coming out, Andromeda's coming out, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 2.5, we've got the new leak for Shadow of War, which I talked about earlier today, and those are all super exciting. So I want to be talking about all of those various things and getting really involved with other games rather than just Assassin's Creed, but that doesn't mean I'll stop Assassin's Creed. Of course, we're going to continue it. But let's get discussing in the comments. Hop over to the Discord. The Discord's in the description. You can come join and we can discuss this, and that'll be a good time. But that is it for this video. I will see you all in the next one, and catch you later. Bye!
Leaping from my places, rivers are flowing red. Now we're defying, now we're uniting. Go watching from the skies, these streets are burning now. They're starting fights here, I'm gonna take it to 'em all.